Let's hear what Jim Ross has to say.
Center of the ring, both with tremendous respect for each other. As you saw the champion, the former champion, Ricky the Dragon Steamboat, shake the hand and hold the hand of Ric Flair high. And my colleague Jim Ross in the ring.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have seen history in the making here this afternoon in Nashville. For the 6th time, I want to present, ladies and gentlemen, number 6, the heavyweight champion of the world, Nature Boy Ric Flair. I think also we have to give credit where credit is due. Ricky the Dragon Steamboat and Ric Flair both competed in one of the greatest matches that any of us, I think, have ever witnessed. Champ, congratulations.
Thank you very much. Not in character for Ric Flair, but Rick Steamboat is the greatest champion I've ever faced. And I'm proud to be here for a 6th time.
Hey, Rick, I want to be the first to congratulate you on being the new world's champion.
Terry, thank you very much. We do appreciate the judges being here.
Hey, Rick, I also want to say that if it would have gone 60 minutes, that I would have liked to have I would have voted for Ric Flair, because I think that you're the greatest wrestler in the world today.
Very nice. Thank you very much, Terry. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Terry.
You know, champ, it went past 35, 40 minutes. It was nip and tuck both.
You know, I would also like to go ahead, and I'd also like to go ahead and be the first one to challenge Ric Flair to that new championship.
Well,
Terry, I'm honored that you'd like to get in the picture, but as the wrestling fans know, you've been an active, you've been in Hollywood, Sylvester Stallone, while I've been being the world champion. And we got a top 10. We got a top 10 that the world champion is obligated to wrestle. And that's why we are number 1.
Wait a minute, Rick. Wait a minute. Are you really saying that I'm not a contender?
No, what I'm saying, Terry, is that you are a great wrestler, but right now you're rubbing shoulders with Sylvester Stallone and not the world champion.
No. I was just asking, do you think that I'm not good enough? You're saying that I'm not good enough, aren't you, Rick?
I'm not saying that at all, Terry. If you want me to look you in the eye and tell you that I got a problem with wrestling a guy that's been out in Hollywood for 5 years, it's the bottom line, but I'm looking at the top 10, and you're not in the top 10.
No, Rick, hold it.
Let me conclude this by saying thank you. I'm honored, everybody. Win, lose, or draw, Ric Flair.
Rick, please, let me just say one more thing. I was just kidding you about going ahead and wanting to challenge you. I didn't want to really challenge you. I was just kidding you. So, dadgummit, let's go ahead.
That was beef. Yeah. Thanks, guys. Hey!
And we're off to the races. Terry Funk going nuts and attacking Ric Flair here at ringside. And you're going to see something that's way ahead of its time. Years before Sabu, Terry Funk is going to get a little hardcore with the Nature Boy here. And I love the way this angle was set up. What did you think of it, Tony?
Oh, yeah. Well, again, when you got wrestling talent in the ring like that, they're going to make it work. And fucking fans are hot now too, aren't they? Fuck yeah. Go get him. You got to think, man, Flair just had, look at it. Get out of here. Get the fuck out of here. Flair just had this great match. Oh my God. A table. He's going to, what's he going to, he's going to file drive him on the fucking table.
Now, of course, this is they're not gimmicking tables here. And look at the way Flair's going to take it. He's got his hands on his boots, but you know, they don't gimmick the table, but he pile drives him on it. It doesn't break. It's a sturdy as fuck table, but still a cool visual and ahead of its time, to be sure. Right. I think the only time I had seen somebody do a table like this before was with Harley Race and Hulk Hogan on Saturday Night's Main Event. And that's really what ended Harley's career, because that table too was not gimmicked. But the innovator, here he is, just stack a table on top of him and then hit him with a chair. Funk was middle-aged and crazy before that was cool. And he's probably in the best shape of his career here. Yeah.
Looks good, man. And of course, this all led up to that I Quit match, which we have covered.
Yeah. So we should mention that, you know, even though people talk about Flair Steamboat in '89, again, that match was really set up and accelerated by a Clash of the Champions right before the Chicago pay-per-view, which was in February. Now here we are, it's wrapped up now in just May. But he's kicking things off here with Terry Funk, and they're going to go all the way through December with the I Quit match. So a much longer feud with Terry Funk would dominate 1989 than Ricky Steamboat.
Boy, fans are fucking irate. There was one guy who wanted to push. He grabs JR. Now he's pushing Klondike out of the way. And of course, look at this, man. Going to kick Doug Dillinger's ass.
Fans are into this.
Yeah, man. This is legitimate heat here. So my question is, why didn't they end the show with this?
I don't know, Tony. You know, if you weren't busy jacking off the Ultimate Warrior, you could have had some input, you know?
Yeah.
They weren't asking me. I was 7. What?
Yeah, that's right.
What? Tony?
Blame my ass.
Well, everything's your fault. I was talking to Lois earlier today, and
stop it. Blame me. Yeah, you could have changed it, Tony, but I was only 7. Yeah. I couldn't have done anything. They would have said, you know what would have happened in the front office? They said, let's put the Road Warriors and the Varsity Club on last. And I would have said, great idea.
Of course, because you're a stooge. You're a yes man. You're a hand job.
Yeah, okay.